If you're Julius Randle and you want to play in the gaps right here, you've got to be over here now. You can't move your feet in. Look at Julius Randle. He's waiting. He's waiting. Look at his feet moving in, not getting out. This is ridiculous. This is a down screen out of a baseline out of bounds. If you're Julius Randle, just get attached to your man. That's key, with your arms out so this player can't curl. He has to go out, and this player has time to get over the screen. That doesn't happen, so Bradley Beal's able to curl. That's bringing multiple defenders his way, and Porzingis is open. The Knicks cannot start and drop coverage here like they are, and then say, never mind, let's switch actually, because R.J. Barrett's not ready to switch. Okay, if you're Julius Randle right here and you're guarding Porzingis in the post, as soon as Porzingis turns, you got to get your hand off him. Like, okay, he just turned. Why is your hand still on Porzingis? Show your hands, because look what happens. He's going to make one little jab step, and that sends you backwards. Okay, what is Jalen Brunson doing? You are guarding Monty Morris. Go guard Monty Morris. Why are you not guarding Monty Morris? Can't go under this screen with Monty Morris. Go over the screen. Julius Randle can drop. There's nothing but backside defenders right here, all over the place. All right, so you can run drop coverage, and this big can drop high so that you're not giving up an open three. But I mean, going under here, like really? If you are Quentin Grimes and you want to play the gaps, your feet have to be set right now, and you have to be in a defensive stance. Look at Quentin Grimes. His feet are taking him inward. That means you're not going to have time to get back outward. R.J. Barrett has got to get his feet set in a defensive stance. Look at R.J. Barrett. Your feet are never set. So look what's happening. Your body's going backwards while Kyle Kuzma's coming this way. Okay, so we have a turnover right here. Transition defense, when the ball's across half court, you just get back. You don't worry about the ball when it's across half court. Just get back. Like, look at this. What are you doing? So Obi Toppin gets beat off the dribble by DeLone Wright. So this player stepping up to double. What is Isaiah Hartenstein doing? Stay on the perimeter. We don't need... Look at how many Knicks... We have 4 Knicks players essentially in the paint. So yeah, the perimeter's wide open. This is just horrendous effort from Julius Randle. There's no sprint back. How does Kristaps Porzingis... This is unbelievable. How does this happen? You don't just get to pick and choose which screens you're going to defend and which you aren't. Like, this is a down screen right here. So Julius Randle needs to get attached with his arms out because this player can't curl. You've got to force him out so this player can get over the screen. Like, look at the space that was just created here because you let him curl. Now you can't guard this handoff. The Knicks setting up and drop coverage this way. You want to make Bradley Beal come off of this screen. So when Porzingis pops, he's popping right into a backside defender. Look at where you're letting Porzingis pop to. Empty space. If you're Julius Randle and you want to be in the gaps, you've got to be here now. You've already lost. You need to here. So now my feet are set. I'm in a defensive stance. And all I have to do is stunt right here without moving my feet, and I will be able to recover. You're not going to be able to get out when you try and get in the gaps now, and your feet are taking you all the way inward. The Knicks are going to guard this down screen every possible way, the wrong way. This player's got to come over the top, and this player's got to get attached with his arms out so this player can't curl. This player ends up going up the gut. This player doesn't get his arms out, so this player's able to curl. It's just all a disaster. Isaiah Hartenstein here doesn't call out a flare screen, which forces a late switch. So you're not going to be able to guard Bradley Beal on a late switch. You probably wouldn't be able to guard him anyway. So what you need to do here, R.J. Barrett's got to know this. Okay, so right now R.J. Barrett's got to get his back to the sideline because the ball's in the corner. And Isaiah Hartenstein's got to come here, all right, and force Bradley Beal here where I can stunt because I'm not going to have to move my feet. I'm going to be in a defensive stance. I'm not going to have to move my feet, and I'm going to recover. But none of that happens, and Isaiah Hartenstein just gets toasted. If you are trapping Bradley Beal in the corner here, stop. R.J. Barrett's got to move. You can't let this pass to the roll get made, okay? Like, if the pass gets made here, Julius Randle goes here, this player falls back, this player comes here, okay? If this player cuts, then Julius Randle comes here, skip pass made here, R.J. Barrett would come here, and this player would come here. Like, but you can't. This pass right here can't be allowed to be made. Again, if I'm Jalen Brunson here, I want to get up. I want the drop coverage to come here because when Porzingis pops, he's popping right into a backside defender. When you let him pop this way, there's no backside defender. What is Emmanuel Quigley doing? You're not in a defensive stance. Your feet aren't set. Kyle Kuzma's up here. Why are you not more up the line? Like, look at this. Look at Quigley right there. All right? How's he? Feet aren't set. Not defensive stance. Ball's in the air. You're not getting out. You're giving up an open three. Jalen Brunson, you cannot lean towards the screen like this. You're just going to get beat the other way. What is this Knicks player doing? You're in a defensive stance. You're ready to guard. Why do you move your feet upward? So you're going uphill as Denny Avdia is going downhill. And one. If you're this big in drop coverage right here and you're guarding Kuzma, I want to funnel him right here. So angle your body so he has to come this way, right into help where there's no place to go. You let him come to the middle of the floor, there's nothing but space for him to go. If Emmanuel Quigley is going to take the ball, he should communicate that, and then Julius Randle's got to sprint over to take Kyle Kuzma. Like, look at this. This effort level is just not going to get it done. Look at Julius Randle here. He's just staring at the ball, not seeing his man. So what happens? Kyle Kuzma comes up, and look, you can't guard him now. How many times does this have to happen? If you're RJ Barrett and you want to get in the gaps, get here now with your feet set in a defensive stance. Look at RJ Barrett here. Are his feet set? No, they're moving inward, so you just gave up an open three because of that. So this ball screen's getting run this way. So that Julius Randle cannot really drop to the ball because there's no backside help for Porzingis here. So Jalen Brunson's going to come all the way in. But if you're Jalen Brunson, like, you can't let this ball handler get through you. Stop. So you got to come all the way here. Forget about getting out to the three-point line. If a kick-out pass is made, this player's going to rotate here, this player here, and you would come to the corner. All right? But, you know,